Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm just getting started out, so you have to bear with me. I farm here and I've decided to start vlogging kind of my everyday life here on the farm. We're pretty diverse. We've got cattle, row crop, we do a lot of hay, and we also have some Tyson chicken barns. We do the broilers. So I just wanted to keep y'all up to date with all that, kind of let you see what a diverse farm kind of runs like. We're by no means huge. There's a lot of farmers around here, Windsor, Missouri, that are a lot bigger than us. But we get by. We enjoy what we do, and I just wanted to share with you guys. So, I guess I'll show you here. I'm on my husband's and I's main plot here, and I'll kind of show you just what we got. My husband and I have some Longhorns. Not a whole lot. They're pretty unique here in Missouri, so we decided to do that. We got a Bramer. And then these are our chicken barns. And then that's just one farm worth of hay. And we didn't even get all of our hay done this year. So, but I'll just keep y'all up to date. Today I'm feeding cattle. It's been pretty wet. It's December 30th. We just had a big rain. So it's gonna be a mess feeding. I just cleaned my truck. A little irritated. But we'll get her done. So I'll just keep y'all up to date with all that. So because it's been so wet, kind of give you a little preview. I'm unrolling bales. There's a lot of benefits to this. The reason I'm doing it because it's so wet is because if you put them in the racks, then they make a big old mud hole, and then they can stomp each other. They'll be laying down trying to find a nice warm spot to lay down dry, and they'll step on each other. They're not real bright creatures. So I like to unroll. I want to unroll all the time. It's my father-in-law's farm though. He doesn't. Some of the benefits are you just kind of spread out your manure, and you spread out your fertilizer, and you don't have to harrow at the end of the year. Got my remote here. And it's just a nice place to get them to lay out. Some cattle won't clean it up. We've got some farms that they lick every little piece off the ground, and we've got some farms that will waste a lot of it. And you obviously don't want that. This is was a wet year. It was hard to get all your hay up. We didn't get all ours in. We're kind of hoping it'll freeze up and we can get back to it, but you never know. So we don't want to waste a whole lot of it. I'm trying to look at see if I can show you. Watching my arms. I'm just on my iPhone now. Eventually I'd like to get a nice camera, but I just wanted to get right into it, get started. But that's that. Get a few shots of unrolling hopefully today. So just a hair of a backstory. We usually feed with tractors, or in the past we fed with tractors, or mostly trucks, honestly, for our cattle. But we had one unroller bed. We do easy. It's what all three are now. But that truck we had to put a new motor in it last year. And so we turned 2 other trucks into feed trucks, and we put these on roller beds on them. We got the Do Easy. Real nice. We got our fancy wireless remote. Focus. Sorry, guys. I only got 2 hands. Darndest thing. But I'll tell you, this float button, that is a lifesaver. Our original Do Easy that we had is one of the original ones. It didn't have that. You know, it had the wired remote, just plain and simple. And I love that float. But one thing that is, I don't understand, love the man to death, but my father-in-law still stacks our hay like so, like we're gonna feed with a tractor or spike trucks. So we have become professionals, my husband and I, at picking up these bales, and I was just gonna show it with y'all. What the key is you go ahead and put your arms down. They're already down, and see if I can get a better shot. Oh, just a little tight. And you gotta back up real tight. I mean, you get right on her, and then you squeeze her. Now the key is to get real tight on that bale with the butt end of your truck. Then you pick her up. Well, I don't know why I'm going over there. Like so. And then you float drop it, and you let her go. Simple as that, guys. Farming simple. Just kidding. So I'm headed to the boss man's house. Getting low on fuel there. I'll tell you, I am a diehard Ram fan. I got into actual Cummins about 5 years ago whenever I met my husband. We're both diehard Cummins Ram fans. But the one thing about the speed truck, it is the gas. And I'll tell you what, it just drinks the fuel. Like, I thought my truck was bad before I deleted it. I got a 14, it's my daily. And this thing, look, I've only been 13.7 miles, guys. Guys! Just kidding. I didn't feel like filling up. Last time we fed was right before we were going somewhere. Oh no, right before the rain. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. And I didn't feel like filling up after I got done feeding, so here we are, boss man's house, getting fuel. There's the needy old shop kitty. What do you want? Come on. What do you want? I'm not big on cats. We got him to keep mice down, and he is the neediest little thing. Always wanting food. You're always hungry. So the lighting's not real great here in the main barn, but I figured while I was here, I'll show you guys a few things here we got. Kind of look forward to, not a whole lot in here, but first here is my 64 John Deere A. My husband bought me. He got that the first year that we started dating, so we've had it for a little while. Originally bought it because I wanted to pull with it, but I let him try it first, and it's not got a whole lot of power, and I don't really want to beef it up. It's original. I'd like to restore it better. There's some flaws in it. Whoever did it before we bought it did a good job, but I'm into that kind of stuff, so I just think it'd be a cool project one of these winters. Years from now, because that's how it goes around here. My father-in-law is getting up there in age. He's been farming a long time, so about 2 summers ago, it was at the state fair, he bought him some stuff. He got this tractor so he could feed with. We put it on the rake this year, bought a new rake. I'm not a big fan of it. I thought I really wanted it. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, high capacity. It's one of them high capacity rigs. It's a Vermeer. I don't know what number it is. But it's all right. It's pretty flimsy. I don't much care for it, but he loves it. So we're switching this summer. I'm going to start baling and he's going to start raking. So that'll be nice for him. He also bought the skid steer, which we love. And then he bought one of the, I call them mules. It's just a Kubota mule because I grew up on Kawasaki. That's some stuff we got just here in the shed. We've got another end of it there. I'm not gonna go back there. There's absolutely no lighting back there. But some things you guys kind of have to look forward to. My truck, the actuator went out on my 14, so hopefully we'll be replacing that here pretty soon. We've got, we're sorting out our cattle. At the end of the video, I'm kind of doing a mile check, and then I'll give you guys some actual miles. But we're thinning out our herds. We're getting kind of rid of some of the old ones that we've had for a while, some that aren't calving. And then we'll haul calves off. It's a mess. Y'all just wait for that story. Actuator, we're gonna haul some cattle. We might get chickens. I don't know if I'll video much down there. I don't like the chickens much. I like to stick to the farm. But that's just a few things y'all got to look forward to. So stick around with me. So I was gonna video and say that a farmer's life was music, because that's all we got, because we're always alone. And I was gonna do a little jig for y'all, because this is a good song. But then I got to looking at myself in the camera, and I saw my double chin. And they say the camera adds 10 pounds, but I want y'all to rest assured that no, it's just my extra 10 pounds, or 20 or 50. Like, it's okay. One great thing about this net wrap, sometimes you get it on your drive shaft, but when I come in here, these are ready to take it off for me. Just with the speedy. Alright, y'all, that's wrap for feeding today. I know it wasn't too interesting, but tomorrow's the last day of 2019 feeding, so we'll kind of see how that goes. Maybe that'll be fun. I told you I'd get you some miles. So our furthest farm away is about 20 miles, give or take, from my house. And our closest one is about, well, we've got our Longhorns there, but our closest other one is about a mile down the road. So we're pretty spread out. I did my trip this morning before I started, and I run about 60 miles a day. That was only unrolling 2 bales to each farm. Today I fed Weller, Ewings, Smiths, Grandpa's. So I fed 4 farms today. We've got 7 farms of cattle. My father-in-law took care of the other ones, except for our Longhorns. I guess we're gonna feed those when we get home. But that's quite a bit. This year, roughly, I can feed about 30 bales a day. last year I was speeding about 60 a day, and I had a spike truck, and I was just having to put them in the racks. That took forever. This year, on a good day, if I get up early, get it done. If I'm by myself, I can get done at 7. If my husband helps me, we can get done by like 3 or 4. So it's not, I mean, it's not terrible. It fills our day. It's just winter. But we got it done. I got a few clips I'm going to try and add. My husband took me a couple bales over to the last farm. He got done with the chickens. So he took me a couple bales over there, so I got to feed tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you like this video. Hopefully it'll get more interesting as it goes. Honestly, feeding's just, I can usually make it pretty interesting just because I'm a goof, but I don't know, today was just dark, gloomy, cloudy, cold day. I do not like the cold, but let me know.